Right about now, all those insects and bugs are starting to wake up out of hibernation, and you know what? They're hungry, and you know what they're gonna eat? Your lawn. So now is the time to put insecticide down on your lawn, and I'm gonna show you exactly what you should use to be bug-free all summer. Now, actually, some of these bugs are beneficial to your lawn, like worms. They will dig holes and they will naturally aerate your lawn. So those aren't the ones that we wanna get rid of. The stuff that I have is gonna get rid of the ones that are eating your lawn and ruining it and could create disease in your lawn. Now, specifically white grubs. White grubs love Bermuda. Now, the stuff that I'm using has a treatment for the white grubs, even though they don't really make their presence known until about June. But we're gonna go ahead and put this stuff down now. It just has an extra bit of treatment in it. And then we're gonna go ahead and retreat that again in about 3 months to make sure that those grubs do not ruin your lawn, because they will if not treated. Okay, so this is the stuff that I'm using. I like the granules way better than the spray stuff. You know, the spray stuff you hook to the hose and you spray over your lawn. This stuff just has a slower release, and so it protects your lawn a little bit longer than the spray stuff does. Plus, if you buy it in this big bag, it'll cost you less money over time. Okay, now don't mow at least 24 to 48 hours before or after you put this stuff down on your lawn, because it can affect the way that this stuff will actually work to get deep down into that soil. It works on the grass and the soil, so it will get those bugs that are in your grass and it'll get all the way down into your soil. Okay, so check your label for the spreader setting for the spreader that you have. I still have this handheld Scott spreader, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get the green one that you push along with all this stuff that I'm doing, because this one it is a little bit hard to crank. Your arm does hurt after that. So check the setting. So it said 4 3/4 on mine, so I'm gonna go ahead and go at the 5 for this. Now you want to make sure that you water your lawn immediately after you put this down, and I would water it at least a 1/2 inch to activate the ingredients for this stuff to work correctly. Now you don't want to put this down when rain is in the forecast, because that rain could actually wash it down into the sewer system, and you don't want that. I'm putting this down on my regular watering day. So for pop-up sprinkler heads, I do 6 minutes per zone. The rotary ones, I do 14 minutes per zone. And then I go ahead and I run that twice, because I've got clay soil. So it's better to do 2 cycles so that it has time to absorb into the soil. It can actually get down into that soil before you do the second round, and you don't have as much runoff. So go ahead and go crank that stuff over your lawn. Now you're gonna wanna make sure you make 6-foot passes, and I like to overlap a little bit on my passes just to make sure that you get every area with this stuff. So don't forget to check back with me, because I'm gonna show you the best fertilizer to use for your Bermuda grass. You wanna give it a little bit of time to, you know, try and wake up by itself. You don't wanna immediately put that fertilizer down. So check back with me and I'll show you guys the best way to do that. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips and tools from Stacy DIY.